Hello everyone. Welcome to the video tutorial of Document Management System. Agenda. Today in this training video, we will learn about document actions in DMS. Although there are several document actions available, but in this session, we will specifically focus on send email with QR code, document action functionality in detail. Objectives. Objective of this training is to understand following. What does the email with QR code document action include? What types of documents support this feature? What is the purpose of using it? How they help in DMS working? Prerequisites. To perform this activity, the user must have a tenant account and admin role with organization access, along with DMS form access. Additionally, the SMTP settings must be configured either on the tenant screen or the mail configuration screen. Document actions. These are the list of document actions available in DMS. First, details. Edit document. Checkout. Check-in. Undo checkout. Delete. Move document. Forward. Document access. Send email. Send email with QR code. Chat. Attachment. Subscribe unsubscribe document. Copy document. Download. Workflow. Upload. In document. Out document. Enable AI. These actions are visible based on the user's access. In this training video, I will cover the highlighted action. Send email with QR code. Send email with QR feature in the document management system allow users to send PDF document with an option to attach QR as response. This QR code contains information configured by the sender. Users can send the document to multiple recipients at the same time, and each recipient receives a document with a unique recipient-specific QR code. The QR code instructs the system to process the document as per response information set in QR. Thus, QR code provides specific information that distinguishes a document and enables users to upload documents to predefined folder with category, as well as attach document to defined record. User can set all the information, such as target folder, document category, and attached record, etc., on the Send Email with QR form. This feature supports only PDF formatted documents. The users can use this action even if they have read access to the document. Let us understand this in detail by navigating to the Onfinity system. Please log into System using tenant account and admin role with organization access. Once logged in, please open DMS web form from the menu. Click the project's 2025 folder to view all the uploaded documents. Then, select the contract document and click the 3 ellipses next to it. This will show the list of the document actions available in the DMS. Select the Send Email with QR code document action from the list. This document action is available only for the PDF documents. Clicking this option opens the Send Email with QR code form on the user's screen. The form is divided into 3 sections: left, middle, and right. Let us discuss each section one by one. In the left section, the user can first select the recipients to whom the email with the QR code will be sent. The user can enter a recipient's name in the To field to share the document via email with a QR code. For example, if the user types Peter, all matching results related to Peter will be displayed. The user can then select Peter, and his configured email address will automatically appear alongside his name. Similarly, the user can add recipients in the CC and BCC fields to include additional contacts in the email. For example, clicking the CC option displays the CC field, where the user can select a recipient. When the user types Sonic Admin in the CC field, the corresponding email address appears alongside his name. In the same way, the user can add a BCC recipient by clicking the BCC option. Right now, I am not selecting BCC recipient. The user can add multiple contacts in the TU, CC, and BCC fields. If any user is added by mistake and the user wants to remove them, clicking the cross icon will remove the selected recipient. Currently, I am not removing any recipient. Next, there are 3 tabs available: Employee, Customer, and Vendor. Let us discuss each tab one by one. First, the Employee tab. Here, the user can select various options to send the email with a QR code. The user can choose employees based on different categories, such as team, role, and HR, which includes department, position, grade, and assignment status. Now, we will discuss each category one by one. First, team. The user can select a team from the drop-down list. All configured teams in the system are displayed in the drop-down options. For example, if the user selects the finance team, all members of that team will receive the document via email. The user can verify which users from the finance team will receive the email by clicking the email recipient user information icon. Clicking this icon displays the list of selected recipients under the Employee tab for the selected finance team. For example, under the Employee tab for the selected finance team, the user can see that Peter and Mukesh will receive the email. Click the cross icon to close the pop-up. Next, the user can select a role from the drop-down list, which displays all roles configured in the system. For example, I am selecting HR admin role. All users assigned to the HR admin role will receive the document via email. Next, the HR option. To send an email to HR users, please ensure that the Workforce Management module is installed in the system. Once the module is installed, the user will be able to access search options for HR criteria, including department, position, grade, and assignment status. Additionally, make sure that the Is Employee option is enabled for the user in their business partner record. Let's go through each HR option one by one. First, department. A department is a section within a larger organization. Departments must be configured in the system using the Department Master window, after which they will appear in the department list. The user can select a specific department from the drop-down. For example, IT department, and all users within the selected department will receive the email. Next, position. A position refers to the job title held by an employee. For a particular organization, positions must be configured through the Position Master window, after which they will appear in the position drop-down list. The user can select a specific position from the drop-down. For example, IT manager is selected. If only the position is selected, all users holding the IT manager position will receive the email. However, since the department is also selected in this case, the system will send the email only to users who belong to the IT department and hold the IT manager position. Next, grade. Grade is a classification of employees with similar positions based on their performance. The user can select a specific grade from the drop-down. For example, senior level. All employees within the selected grade will receive the email. However, in this case, since IT department and IT manager position are also selected along with the senior level grade, the system will send the email only to employees who belong to the IT department, hold the IT manager position, and are assigned the senior level grade. Next, assignment status. This indicates the current status of the user as an employee in the system. By default, confirmed is selected, but the user can change it by using the drop-down. Right now, I am selecting the default option. In this, the system will send the email based on the chosen assignment status. However, since IT department, IT manager position, and senior level grade are also selected, the email will be sent only to employees who belong to the IT department, hold the IT manager position, are assigned the senior level grade, and have the confirmed assignment status. The user can view the recipient's information by clicking the Email Recipient User Information icon. This displays the list of selected recipients under the Employee tab based on the selected options. After reviewing the details, the user clicks the cross icon to close the pop-up. Next, the Customer tab. In this tab, the user can search for and select customers. Only those users whose customer checkbox is enabled in the Business Partner window are displayed. The user can select customers using any one of the available fields, such as Search Key, BP Group, Customer Tree, Interest Area, or Target Area, or a combination of these fields. Now, we will discuss each field one by one. First, Search Key. The user can enter the search key of a business partner's whose customer checkbox is enabled to send the email to their associated users. Right now, I am not entering any search key. Next, BP Group. Multiple business partner customers can be grouped under a single business partner group. The user can select a business group from the drop-down options. For example, Retail Customers Group is selected. The system will identify all business partner customers within the Retail Customers Group and send the email to all users associated with those business partners. Next, Customer Tree. If a tree is configured in the business partner screen, selecting the tree icon will display the tree structure. This tree appears the same way as it does in the Customer Master window. From the customer tree, the user can select individual customers. If a summary type customer is selected, the system will send the email to all users associated with the customers included under that summary. Next, Interest Area. The interest area allows the user to track and manage the interests and preferences of the customers, enabling them to deliver targeted marketing messages and promotions through email. The user can select a configured interest area from the dropdown. For example, Retail Potential Customer is selected. The system will check all the customers with the same interest area and send the mail to the users associated with those customers. Next, Target Area. A target area is a list of leads, prospects, or customers identified as potential recipients for a specific campaign. This list is used to send targeted email campaigns tailored to the interests of the selected audience. All configured target areas appear in the Target Area dropdown, and the user can select any target area from the list. For example, Local Areas Customer is selected. The system will identify all customers within that target area and send the email to the users associated with those customers. Next, there is two options: Include Prospect and Only Prospect. Enabling these options applies to all selected options of Customer tab. By default, no option is selected, which means that prospects will not be included. Enabling the Include Prospect checkbox ensures that both customers and prospect customers are considered when sending the email with a QR code based on the selected options. Next, enabling the Only Prospect checkbox ensures that only prospect customers are included when sending the email with a QR code based on the selected options. Right now, I am selecting Include Prospect checkbox. Next, Location Options. The user can filter recipients based on location, which is divided into 4 parts: country, region or state, city, and zip code. These filters work together using an AND condition, meaning that if multiple options are selected, the system will search for customers matching all the selected criteria. For example, if the user selects country as India from the drop-down options, then the user types state as Punjab and city as Mohali, the system will find customers who belong to India country, Punjab state, and Mohali city. The user can also select just a single option. The system determines the location based on the address configured for the customer in the business partner screen. Next, zip code. The user can enter a zip code in the zip field, and the system will identify customers with the matching zip code. The zip code field also supports wildcard searches. The user can use a percentage symbol at the beginning or end of the zip code, or specify a zip code range using a hyphen. Right now, I am not entering any zip code. Next, sales region. The user can send an email with a QR code based on the customer's sales region. For example, if the North region is selected, the system will send the document only to customers who belong to the North region. Next, the user can view the recipient's information by clicking the Email Recipient User Information icon. This displays the list of selected recipients under the Customer tab based on the selected options. After reviewing the details, the user clicks the cross icon to close the pop-up. Next, the Vendor tab. In this tab, the user can search for and select vendors. Only users whose vendor checkbox is enabled in the Business Partner window are displayed. The user can select vendors using any of the available fields, such as Search Key, BP Group, Vendor Tree, Interest Area, or Target Area, either individually or in combination. The Vendor tab works the same way as the Customer tab, but it displays only vendors. Now, we will discuss each field one by one. First, Search Key. The user can enter the search key of a business partner's whose vendor checkbox is enabled to send the email to their associated users. Right now, I am not entering any search key. Next, BP group. Multiple business partner vendors can be grouped under a single business partner group. The user can select a business group from the drop-down options. For example, Export Vendors Group is selected. The system will identify all business partner vendors within that group and send the email to all users associated with those business partners. Next, Vendor Tree. If a tree is configured in the business partner screen, clicking the tree icon will display the tree structure, the same as it appears in the vendor master window. From the vendor tree, the user can select individual vendors. If a summary type vendor is selected, the system will send the email to all users associated with the vendors included under that summary. Next, interest area. The interest area allows the user to track and manage vendors' interests and preferences, enabling the delivery of targeted marketing messages and promotions via email. The user can select a configured interest area from the drop-down. For example, potential manufacturers are selected. The system will check all the vendors with the same interest area and send the mail to the users associated with those vendors. Next, target area. A target area is a list of leads, prospects, or vendors identified as potential recipients for a specific campaign. This list is used to send targeted email campaigns tailored to the interests of the selected audience. All configured target areas appear in the target area dropdown, and the user can select any target area from the list. For example, online vendors are selected. The system will identify all vendors within that target area and send the email to the users associated with those vendors. Next, there is two options: include prospect and only prospect. Enabling these options applies to all selected options of Vendor tab. By default, no option is selected, which means that prospects will not be included. Enabling the Include Prospect checkbox ensures that both vendors and prospect vendors are considered when sending the email with a QR code based on the selected options. Next, enabling the Only Prospect checkbox ensures that only prospect vendors are included when sending the email with a QR code based on the selected options. Next, location options. The user can filter recipients based on location, which is divided into 4 parts: country, region or state, city, and zip code. These filters work together using an AND condition, meaning that if multiple options are selected, the system will search for vendors matching all the selected criteria. For example, if the user selects country as India from the drop-down options, then the user types state as Chandigarh, and city if any, the system will find vendors who belong to India country and Chandigarh state. The user can also select a single location option. The system determines the location based on the address configured for the vendor in the business partner screen. Next, zip code. The user can enter a zip code in the zip field, and the system will identify vendors with the matching zip code. The zip code field also supports wildcard searches. The user can use a percentage symbol at the beginning or end of the zip code, or specify a zip code range using a hyphen. Right now, I am not entering any zip code. Next, sales region. The user can send an email with a QR code based on the vendor's sales region. For example, if the East region is selected from the drop-down, the system will send the document only to vendors who belongs to the East region. Next, the user can view the recipient's information by clicking the Email Recipient User Information icon. This displays the list of selected recipients under the Vendor tab based on the selected options. After reviewing the details, the user clicks the cross icon to close the pop-up. The user can select only one tab at a time: employee, customer, or vendor, when sending an email with a QR code. Right now, I navigate to the Employee tab and select only the HR admin role from the drop-down. This means that users who are marked as employees in the Business Partner screen and assigned the HR admin role will receive the emails, along with the recipients listed in the To and CC fields. After selecting the recipients in the left section to whom the email with the QR code will be sent, let's now discuss the middle section of the form. Here, first, the user enters the subject of the email, for example, contract document attached. Next, if the user wants to attach additional documents from their local system, they can click on the attachment icon. Clicking this will open the user's local system to select documents. The user can choose the multiple files to attach to the email. While attaching documents, the user must ensure that each file is less than 25 MB. Additionally, the same document cannot be attached more than once. After attachment, the attached documents will appear on the send email with QR code form, displaying the document name, size, and type of document. To remove an attachment, the user can simply click the cross icon, and the attached document will be removed from the form. Next, the user can type the email description and content in the message field. For example, "Hello, please find the attached contract valid up to 22nd February 2026. Next, the user can use various formatting options for the email content, such as changing the font style, adjusting the font size, and applying styles like bold, italic, or alignment options like left or right. Next, the user defines the response settings. Let us discuss these settings one by one. First, response awaited. If the user selects Yes option, it means they want to receive a response from the document. By default, the Yes option is selected. When Yes is selected, all the information entered in the response settings is attached to the document as a QR code, and the document is emailed to the recipient. When the user uploads the document back into the system scans the QR code to process the document. Next, if the user selects No, all response-related options are disabled. When No is selected, the document is sent via email as a normal document, without any QR code attached. Right now, I am selecting Yes option. Next, validity date. The user can define a validity date for the document. When the user re-uploads the same document into the system checks this date. If the document is not within the valid date range, the system discards it and does not re-upload it. By default, the validity date is set to 10 days from the current date, but the user can modify it. At the moment, I am using the default date. Next, category. The user selects a document category from the drop-down options if they want to re-upload the document with an attached document category. For example, the employee's contracts category is selected. Next, attach to. The user can choose window attachment option through Attach to functionality. Once user selects this option, it will be stored into QR code, and while re-uploading the document, system will check it and will attach the document with selected user. This option has further two options. First, window. This is default selected option, where user can select window from the dropdown. Available option includes user window or business partner window. If user selects user window, that document will be attached to the user whose information is in QR code. If user selects business partner, then document will be attached to the business partner of the user whose information is in QR code. Next, window record code. If the user wants to attach the document to another window, they can select the window record code checkbox. Once selected, the window record code field becomes visible. For example, to attach this document to a record in the purchase order screen, the user must generate an attachment code from the purchase order screen. To generate this code, please open the purchase order screen from the menu. The landing page of the purchase order screen opens, displaying all widgets related to purchase orders. The user clicks the View Records icon to view all purchase order records. The user selects the record from which the user wants to attach the document. For example, I selected 8023 purchase order number record. After selecting the record, the user clicks the right action panel button and select Copy Attachment Code button from the list. After clicking, an information message then appears on the user screen indicating that window code has been copied. The user clicks the cross icon to close the message. The user then returns to the Send Email with QR code form and clicks the Paste button in the window record code field. After pasting, the code appears in encrypted format. If the user mistakenly pastes an incorrect code, they can click the Remove icon to clear the code from the window record code field. At this moment, I am not removing the code. Next, The user selects the folder where they want to upload the document when it is re-uploaded. The system retrieves this folder information from the QR code. The user can either type the folder name directly or click the info icon to view a list of available folders. The user then selects the desired folder. For example, the business documents folder is selected. Clicking OK to confirms the selection, and the chosen folder appears in the folder field. After entering the subject and mail description and selecting the response settings saved in the QR code, we can now move on to discuss the right section of the form. In the right section of the form, the documents to be sent to recipients are displayed based on the selected options. By default, the contract document is visible because the Send Email with QR code form was opened using this document action. If the user opens the form by selecting multiple PDF documents, then all the selected documents will be displayed here. If the user mark the false checkbox appears next to a document, it indicates that they do not want to share that document via the Send Email with QR code form. At the moment, I am not disabling it. After completing all the required settings, the user clicks the Send button. The email along with the document is successfully sent to all selected recipients at their configured email addresses, and the Send Email with QR code form then closes automatically. Return to the DMS web. To verify, the user clicks the 3 ellipses on the form header, which displays 2 options. The user selects Sent Mail History, which navigates to the QR email status screen. Here, records are automatically populated whenever a mail is sent, using the Send Email with QR code document action. The user then selects the last record to view the recipients chosen when sending the mail, along with the mail's subject and description. The user navigates to the QR email status line to check whether the email was successfully sent to the recipients. Here, the Email Sent field displays the email IDs of recipients who received the mail. If any recipient did not receive the email, their IDs will appear in the Email Not Sent field. The user now navigates to the recipient Peter's configured email address and confirms that the email has been successfully received in his inbox with the subject Contract Document attached. Upon opening the email, the To and CC recipients are visible, and document are attached. The contract document sent from the DMS. The user can also view the email description. To open the contract document, the user simply clicks on it, and it opens in view mode. The user can then see that the QR code has been attached to the document, containing all the information defined in the response settings. Now, the user needs to save the QR attached document to their local system in order to re-upload it into the DMS. Now, the user returns to the DMS web and selects a folder different from the one defined in the response settings. For example, I selected the Order Documents folder. The user then clicks the Upload Document icon from the header section of Form, which opens the Upload Document pop-up. From there, the user selects the saved QR attached document from their local system. The user can also select a document category if desired. At the moment, no category is being selected. By default, the Order Documents folder is displayed in the Saved In field because the Upload Document pop-up was opened from this folder. Click OK to upload the document. The user clicks the Refresh button to refresh the form. As you can see, the document has not been uploaded to the selected Order Documents folder. Now, navigate to the DMS form header by clicking on My DMS. The user selects the folder defined in the response settings while sending the mail through the QR code. For example, the Business Documents folder is selected to view the uploaded documents. As shown, the contract document has been successfully uploaded here because the QR code contained the Business Documents folder information. The user then clicks on the document name to open its details. In the Document Details view, scrolling down shows that the document category has been attached successfully. In the Related Document Link section, the uploaded document is correctly linked to the corresponding purchase order record. The user can directly navigate to the purchase order screen record by clicking Zoom. Right now, I am not zooming into it. The user clicks cross icon to close the details of the document. So, in this video, we have covered the Send Email with QR code document action functionality, and the remaining actions will be explained in the upcoming videos. Thank you.